Oh man, we live again, baby. We live again. Okay, that was like part one. This is now part two where we get in real extreme right now. Okay, so if you haven't already seen the last show, please go back onto the last show. It's called Hussein Thomas Burial and challenging Dawah Man, something along those lines. So please go back and check that. And of those of you guys here who are in here right now, go and tell your friends who have been watching so far to now click on this new link and get involved with the show. Okay, I'm actually going to try to post it in the old show. Okay, so I'm going to post it in the old show. All right, and you lot get involved with this. All right, let's get it, family. So we're live again. Okay, just tell a friend to tell a friend that we're live again, and we're gonna really start up soon. I'm just gonna wait for you guys to be involved and get it in. So okay, if you missed the last show, we basically went through the reasons why I cannot take Hussein seriously, based upon his very contradictory statements of calling me enemy of Islam. Yet again, I'm still promoting Islam, but yet promoting deviance within inside of Islam, saying that why am I on the Muslim side when it was a Tommy Robinson day, and then the next breath calling me a house Negro for being on Tommy Robinson's side. So it's like we're like it's one of those ones, yeah. Like they're just throwing things at you. They're just throwing things at you, and hopefully one of them sticks. Like if you move one way, you're wrong. If you move the other way, you're wrong. Like you could be friends with them, you're wrong. You could be enemies with them, you're wrong. Like you just can't win. You can't win because they just set up where you just could not win. And I don't care to play your games. Yeah, I don't ever dance to none of these guys' tunes, bro. I just do me, and the whole world can make up their own mind and make up their own decision. Hopefully the populace is not filled with propaganda. If you're not going to spread propaganda in my namesake, I'm actually going to attack that propaganda and set the record straight. And hopefully today, I've already set that record straight already. I've already shown, where you're a straight mischief maker trying to spread corruption. These outlandish claims about Mufti Abu Layth. I even have to say astaghfirullah for these types of claims. And then you're asking for these evidences. Why? Or proofs. Why? Because you want to, what the individual says, they want somebody to expose these things. So you want to expose these things. It's like, what? I don't know what type of home training you've got in your life. It just doesn't make any sense. Then you're there disrespecting, let's just say I have a God. You're there disrespecting other people's gods. Like, why? Why would you want to do that? But you don't like it when other people disrespect your God, but yet you want to disrespect another person's deity. Does it make sense? It doesn't make any sense. This is what I say. You're just hypocritical. Then you're there name calling. I'm sure your Quran teaches you this, yeah? I believe it's in Surah 49, verse 10, 11, 12, 13, roughly around them lines there, yeah? It tells you about, by calling people by nicknames. Don't do it. It tells you about calling people derogatory names. Like, don't do it. They may just be better than you. I may just be better than you. You dig what I'm saying? I may just be better than you, Hussein. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought on the day of judgment comes, that Kalam might just get a straight path straight into heaven, where you yourself and the rest of your cronies, may have to be held accountable for what you did and may just have to be dipped in the hellfire for what you did. Don't think like that. You don't just think, we know, we're Muslims, therefore we're supposed to dominate you. You're wrong because you're not one of us. Like, god damn. Like, haven't you learned from your scriptures, like of the people of the past or the people of the book that were carrying on in this arrogant way? According to you guys, the Jews who carried on in this arrogant way, haven't you not learned about this already? It doesn't make any sense. Like, fam, just chill, be easy, because you guys don't want my trouble, G. You don't want my trouble. I always think like you guys might learn your lesson. Muhammad Hijab, that should have been like an example for you guys of what can happen to you. You made the wrong enemies. Hussein, he made the wrong enemies. Don't turn me into your enemy. I keep saying this over and over again. Do not turn me into this enemy, G. If you don't believe half the things that you say about us, don't turn us into your enemies. If you don't think we're shaitan, don't turn us into your enemies. Now imagine what shaitan can do. Don't turn us into your enemies. Imagine you don't think we do magic and we call spirits and jinns and all these things here. Like, why? If you know that, then okay, let's just say you believe that and you know that to be the case. Yes. Then why would you want to mess around with a person that can send a jinn or a spirit after your ass, or can do black magic on you? You know, anyways, there that can just go and send you into a state of shock or give you a heart attack. Like, don't come on, man. Like, be serious in your life. Clearly, you lot don't believe what you lot say about us. You clearly don't. You lot just trying to, slander us and do all sorts to us. Don't do it, man. We're not the ones to be played around with. I'm just being real with you. I'm definitely not the one to be played around with. Yeah, I actually thought, humbly speaking, I thought you'd have learned your lesson. I thought you'd have learned your lesson. What I mean by this, that day, yeah, the freedom of speech day, yeah, when Tommy Robinson came down to Speaker's Corner, yeah, and you got a pole licked straight across your clot, patwire, pa. I thought that would have been the waking up, the point where you wake up. That was the point there where you would wake up. No, Abdul Hamid, yeah, being pulled in to the police station, being charged with crimes, right? That didn't wake you up. Racist Omar striking a police officer, that didn't wake you up. Racist Omar being jailed, that didn't wake you up. Racist Omar who's caught a case, that didn't wake you up. And I'm just fearing what will wake you up. I fear that some of you guys, something mad needs to happen to you guys, yeah? Personally, that just is so intense to wake you guys up. It's just not waking you guys up yet. It's not waking you guys up, but yet you still want to play with me. You still want to play with me. Hashtag Kalam did it. Yes, hashtag Kalam did do it. Every madness that's happening in your life, yeah, I was there orchestrating it. Yeah, I'm there pulling the strings, 100%. I'm going to play to it. I was there pulling the strings, 100%. The way I can trigger you, yeah, I'm there pulling the strings. You know, the way it's there. I've set up that whole environment. I've even prophesized it. I predict it for you guys beforehand. So you lot could know that it was a prophecy by me. Every single time. And you lot fall for it every single time. Tommy Robinson time, you lot fell for it every single time. Ali Dawah and Mohammed Hijab prophesied the day before. You lot fell for it. Again, hook, line, and sinker. Even before that day at Speaker's Corner 2 days ago, yeah, I said this is the reason why I don't want to speak to Hussein and so forth, because I know he can't control himself and I have to be responsible for him. And then you lot can clearly see it on the screen as well. I'm prophesizing every single day for you, but yet you still want to push my buttons. Nama. Well, not Nama for real, you lot are straight Namas for this. But anyways, yeah, let me call out some shots right now. Let me send some shots out to the brothers right now, okay? Let me send out some shots because let's get into the academia of it all. So yeah, I'm gonna do Saracen's job for him. Yeah, I'm gonna do Saracen's job for him. All right, because in your propaganda video, where are you? Where are ya? Where are ya? Who are ya? All right, let me share my screen. Let's get in. Whoa, I'm here. Wow, that's all mad. That's all mad. I did real life join the group chat. Wow, that's all crazy. How did this person join? Anyways, yeah. Let me actually do this, share my screen, and play this with you, yeah? All right. Here we go. Look at this. Look at it. This is very important. Let me do that again. What or who is the Salaf? The Salaf as-Saleh, the righteous predecessors. Just say the righteous ancestors, G. The term Salaf is the ancestors, yeah? I love that. You lot got ancestors up in there, yeah? Love it. The first 3 generations of Muslims, the Prophet and his Sahaba. Okay? Prophet and his Sahaba, companions. Tabain. Okay? Tabain. Okay? The followers of the companions. The Tabain. Okay? The followers of the companions. Generally, the term refers to all those pious predecessors who followed the way of the Salaf and who have preceded us in time. Okay, perfect. Cool. This is very important. Very important. Let's get it in.
Yeah, of course we say Ya Ali. Of course we say Ya Ali.
Yes, he's a kafir.
No, because Abdul Wahab says you can't say it.
I don't believe in Abdul Wahab.
Yeah, of course we say Ya Ali. Of course we say Ya Ali.
Yes, he's a kafir.
No, because Abdul Wahab says you can't say it.
I don't believe in Abdul Wahab.
ولا تدع من دون الله ما لا ينفعك.
I don't want to hear all of that nonsense. Okay, I don't want to hear all of that right now. I want to do this. Okay, I want to do this with you guys. All right. So he's getting at who? Saracen for saying Ya Ali, Ya Ali, Ya Ali. Okay, I'm just doing Saracen's job for him because this is what brothers do. Okay, there's a statement that says, "Are you your brother's keeper?" And guess what? Yes, I am my brother's keeper. Yeah. Some of you guys are not your brother's keepers. Yeah. Some of us are our brother's keepers. So if we see an injustice, yeah, guess what we're going to do? We're going to fix that injustice. You guys, if you see an injustice, you want to check first. Actually, are you Muslim? No? Okay, I can't help you. Excuse me, are you Muslim? Yes, okay. Are you Sunni? Yes. Do you follow the Salaf Saleh? Yes. Okay, I can help you. I can help you now. I can help you. If you didn't answer yes to these questions, I would not help you. The only way is there. That's how you man them operate. Us, man, we don't care. We don't care about the color of your skin. We don't care about your background. We don't care about your religion. We don't care about your politics. We don't care about your theology. We don't care about all of that. If we see an injustice, yeah, somewhere, it's an injustice everywhere to us. It's one of those ones. We don't have no bias like that. Yeah. Shouts out to my brother Saracen. So family tree, can I get you guys to hit the like button? Okay, hit the like button, hit the share button, because I know we had over like 300 people tuning in the last show. Right now we just have just about 130. So let me get you guys to show the love and support, and let's get it in, family. Let's get it in. So I'm just gonna quickly do my brother's job. Oh no, my brothers are even messaging me. Okay. Anyways, yeah, let me get it in real quickly with you guys. All right. So he's there complaining about saying Ya Ali. Yeah, he's there complaining about saying Ya Ali. And this is why I say, yeah, most of you guys, yeah, are Khawarij, are straight Khawarij. And why you're Khawarij? Because the moment you entered your deen, the moment you entered Islam, you did what? You left. You literally left your deen. You literally left your deen. You lot have no comprehension. I'm not even going to call Hussein Khawarij. I'm going to say he's very close to being a Khawarij. He resembles the Khawarij. He's not at the full extent of what the Khawarij is, but in the right environment, he would be considered a Khawarij. But right now, you're just moving mad Khawarij, moving mad Khawarij. And you don't even understand your deen. You lot have left the fold of Islam without even understanding it. Let me get it in with you right now. So. Let's do this. Saracen is saying Ya Ali. For you, it's wrong, right? For you, it's wrong. You came in, you butt yourself in to a whole debate that or conversation that Saracen was having back at Speaker's Corner with some Somali Muslims. Saracen, you said Yali. You said Yali. No, you can't do that. You can't do that. Like, flipping hell, man. Flipping hell. Like, it's so annoying watching you sometimes anyway. But anyways, yeah, let me continue, yeah? Like, all right, let's get into this. Let me teach you Islam. Let me teach you Islam, okay? And I love the way you typed in, you know, the Salaf, the Salaf Salih, and the Tabain, and so forth, because I'm going to just refute you with your own scholars, right? So now, everybody here, yeah, I'm sure you guys know about Sheikh Albani, yeah? Who knows about Sheikh Albani, okay? Sheikh Albani, yeah, is a person, yeah, who's very famous indeed, yeah? All right? Let me actually share my screen with you guys, because he's the one here that authenticates a lot of these guys' hadiths. Okay, if it's not Sheikh Albani, It's not, it ain't none. Okay. So Sheikh Albani, yeah, he's one of the Salafi like top guys, yeah, top guys, top man. Like all you have to do, yeah, is to go on. Let's go on to sunnah.com real quickly, just to show you, yeah, how much of a top man he is. I'll just go to Bukhari, anywhere in Bukhari. Let's just go to Revelation, and then you see show original, and then no, is it not? No. All Bukhari is good, isn't it? It's all kosher. Where do I need to go? I'll go into Sunnah. No. I almost forgot. Everything in Sahih Bukhari and Sahih Muslim is Sahih, right? Okay, so let's just go to something that everybody knows is Sunnah and Nasai. Okay, cool. So this is like the 6 books and so forth, yeah? Let me just quickly show original. Come on. Come on. Stop translating. This one's to do Darussalam. Okay, Darussalam. Okay. You're not trying to stop me from making my point. All right. Fair dues. Termidi. Come on, Termidi. Show me some love. Darussalam again. This is how I know I didn't prepare. Okay, Sunnah Abi Dawud. Let's see. Are you gonna help me here? Sunnah Abi Dawud. Yay! You helped me. Finally. All right. Okay, my laptop is moving mad dookie and mad slow right now, okay? Okay, never mind. Anyways, yeah, the point still remains. Yeah. It literally lets you know, look, it's a Hassan Sahih, okay? It's Hassan Sahih, which is a good authentication, or it's Hassan and Sahih at the same time. And who's it been ruled by? It's been ruled by Albani, okay? Albani says it's cool. So this is one of the major guys, yeah, who authenticates hadiths for them, basically, yeah? He's much bigger than that. But look, he's Hakam, or he's ruling, yeah, Hakam, yeah, is what? Is that what? Tell us what it is. Tell us what it says right here. It says Hassan Sahih. And it also says it's done by who? Let me just make sure it's nice and large for you. Who is it by? Albani. There you go. Look at Albani right there. Okay. So this is a major guy, a major guy. I'm just drowning that home for you guys real quickly. Sheikh Albani is a major guy. If you need to go and check him out, he's right there. Muhammad Nasiruddin Albani. Okay. All right. Major scholar. Okay. It says here was an Albanian Islamic scholar who specialized in the fields of hadith and fiqh. He established his reputation in Syria, where his family had moved when he was a child and where he was educated, and so forth. It goes in on him, yeah? He's like Salafi top guy. You can't even beat Sheikh Albani right now. That's the top guy. You ain't nobody unless you've learned under Sheikh Albani, Bin Baz, Sheikh Al-Fawzan, and these men here, yeah? These are the major man them, okay? So, just to do this, yeah? What does he say? He says... this is in his Tawassul, his book on Tawassul, and he tells you about the different ways, different Tawassul methods. Tawassul by means of the names of Allah, the Blessed and Most High, and his attributes. Tawassul by means of righteous action, which the person who is supplicating has done. Tawassul by means of supplication made by a righteous man. Okay, so in his book on Tawassul, he says here, Imam Ahmed allowed Tawassul. So Tawassul is intercession, okay? And in particular, by means of the messenger alone. So by literally saying, Ya Muhammad, okay? And whatever case you're asking for intercession for is a form of tawassul. So what Hussein is mocking, yeah? Saracen about doing for saying, Ya Ali, okay? One of the taba'in, okay? Sheikh Imam Ahmed Hanbal, yeah? Most of you guys may know about the Hanbali school of thought. Yeah. Let me just quickly do this real quickly. So in Islam, you got 4 madhabs. Okay. 4 major madhabs in terms of Sunni Islam. There is more, but really and truly, all you need to know about is the 4, which is the 4 madhab schools. Okay. Which is Hanafi, Maliki, Shafi, and Hanbali. Okay. These are the 4 schools of thoughts. Right. Let me just quickly educate you real quickly. All right. The Hanbali school was founded by Ahmed ibn Hanbal. It followed it followed by Muslims in Qatar, most of Saudi Arabia, and minority communities in Syria and Iraq. The majority of the Salafist movements claim to follow this school. The majority of the Salafist movement claims to follow this school. Okay? Hanbali school is by Ahmed ibn Hanbal. Okay? And you're cussing Saracen for doing tawassul and saying, Ya Ali. But according to you guys who are Salafia, you're supposed to follow or be part of the fiqh or the madhab of Ahmed ibn Hanbal. That's what you're supposed to be, right? And what does Ahmed ibn Hanbal say? Ahmed ibn Hanbal said, Imam Ahmed said, allowed tawassul by means of the messenger alone. Imagine that. Imagine that. Your school of thought allows tawassul, but yet you want to cuss Saracen for utilizing tawassul. Let's see some of your, that's a classical scholar. That's a tabain right now. Yeah, that's a tabain who's saying this. The third generation is saying this. If you don't know that, let me quickly just do this. Yeah, when was he born? When was he born? Born, yeah, 164, 78E, whatever the case is. Boom, boom, boom. Right there. Died 855. Yeah, that's my man right here. That's my man right here. Yeah, early life and history. You can find out about him right here. You know, it goes in education, work, so forth, so forth. Like, learn about him, right? Learn about him. Learn about him. Major guy. Major guy. I like him still. You know why I like him? He was dark skinned. No, I'm joking. All right. So, anyways, yeah. Now let's go to another one of your modern scholars, Imam Shahwani. What did he say? Allowed tawassul by means of him and of the prophets and the pious. Okay. So it's another one of your Salafi scholars says what? He allowed tawassul by means of him, i.e. the prophet, and other prophets, i.e. you can say, yeah, Jesus. Oh, Jesus, 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 Jesus. Sweet baby Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. You can do that, you know, in Islam. I bet you never knew that, right? I bet you never knew that. I bet you never knew you could even say Hail Mary, full of grace. I bet you never knew that. Yeah, but anyways. And he says here, and the pious. So if you're a pious individual, you know, you can do tawassul. You can call on them to ask for their intercession, ask for their help, and so forth. Okay, this is what Shakwani says. Let's quickly just see who Shakwani is. Do 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 do. Shakwani. Here we go. Shakwani. Nope, wrong Shakwani. Let me quickly go. Shakwani. 1 second. Give me a second. I might be, yeah. Shakwani. Nope, Shakwani. Why am I fumbling today? Why am I fumbling? Shakwani. Okay. Imam Shakwani. Come on. How am I spelling it wrong for? Let's see. Shawkani. That's why. Shawkani. Let's do that properly. There he is. There he is. He almost tried to hide from me. Okay. So here it is. 1759 to 1839 was a Yemeni scholar of Islamic jurist and reformer. Okay. Legacy. It says here, Salafis in Sada would later claim Shakwani is an intellectual precursor, and future Yemeni regimes would uphold his Sunniization policies as a unifier of the country and to undermine Zaydi Shiism. Okay, so he was against Shiism. Beyond Yemen, his work are widely used in Sunni schools. He also profoundly influenced Ahl al-Hadith, okay, so the people of Hadith in the Indian subcontinent, such as Sadiq Hassan Khan and Salafis in Saudi Arabia and across the globe. So this person has influenced, not only the Sunni schools of thought, but the Salafi movement in Saudi Arabia and the globe. Okay, that's him right there, Ash-Shakwani. That's him. And what does he say? What does Shakwani say? He says, yes, of course, tawassul is allowed. Tawassul clearly is allowed by means of the prophet and other prophets and the pious. This is what I'm saying about you guys. You don't understand your religion. But you know who come next? I'll tell you why you don't understand this, yeah? Is because who? Somebody who comes way later, such as Albani, he says, however, we, as in the case in all matters where there is disagreement, follow whatever is supported by the proof, whatever that is, without blindly sticking to the opinions of men. So right now, yeah, after all these individuals have said, yes, tawassul is allowed, Albani is going to say, he's going to disregard it in a minute. Listen to what he says. We do not align ourselves except with the truth. So with the regard to the question of tawassul, which we are presently discussing, then we see that the truth is with those who warn against tawassul by means of any created being. And we warn against tawassul by means of any created being. Indeed, they cannot find anything to support what they hold except doubts which they arise and possibilities which, and so forth, so forth. So in here, on a slide, he's like slick dissing. You know what I mean? Slide disses. He's slide dissing Imam Ahmed, who is a tabain. Yeah, he's actually sneak dissing these individuals to say like Tuesday, we're not even going to follow that. No matter what the evidence suggests, we're still not going to follow it, because Sheikh Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab says we don't do tawassul. So therefore, we're not going to do tawassul. So I'm just showing you certain things here that most Muslims don't know about. Okay, let me quickly see where you guys are. I'm just showing you some stuff here that most Muslims don't know about, and it takes somebody here outside of the fold of Islam to educate you guys on these topics here. And hopefully you don't feel disrespected by it. Hopefully this just helps you or encourages you to learn your religion more. Because if somebody like me can take the time out to know this and to learn this, what's stopping you from taking the time out and learning this for yourself? What's stopping you? What is actually stopping you? So before you open up your mouth, yeah, and come out with some slick-ish at one of the brothers, yeah, realize, yeah, think twice and just realize that maybe I'm the deviant. You know, anyways, there you want to call other people deviants, yeah, but yet the tabain, yeah, was doing exactly the same thing. The tabain was calling out to the Prophet and to others, but I don't even want to go there with you. I really don't. Do you know what? I don't think I drew that home enough. You know me, yeah, I've got sources upon sources upon sources all day long. Let me actually go to some more scrolls for you. Let me go into some more books. Yeah. You know, some of you are going to be pissed. How does Kalam have all of these books? And I don't even have another book outside of the Quran in my possession. And most of you guys hasn't even read the Quran. Whatever is there, like you haven't read the Quran. You haven't even understood the Quran. It was funny the other day, yeah, a couple of weeks ago, yeah. One brother was claiming and boasting, yeah, to say, yeah, you may have more knowledge than me, but I have more understanding than you. And I'm like, huh? How you know you have more understanding than me? You know, fair enough, you credit me with having more knowledge than you. That's affirmative. Yeah, I know, me and you both know I have more knowledge than you. That facts. Okay, so you know that. But then you want to say that you have more understanding than me? A whole me. You want to say that too? I said, all right. I don't even want to do the whole ego trip right now. All right. Provide your evidence if you're truthful. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to test it out. We're actually going to test it out. All right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to test out to see if you have more knowledge than me. Have deeper understanding than me. I said, let's pull out something that every single Muslim around the world should know off by heart. Know it in and out. Let's just prove if you have more understanding. What's that one thing that every Muslim learns or knows? They say it, however many times a day. Some people say 17 times a day. I lose count. But you're not supposed to say this. I said, all right, let's go there to Surah Al-Fatiha. Let's go to Surah Al-Fatiha. All right? Let's go to the first or the second, the first or the second verse within inside of the Quran. Yeah? And I've done that like that, yeah, because I'm playing games with it. I'm playing games, yeah? And why am I playing games? Because I know these people don't understand what I'm even saying by the first or the second verse. Because they don't even understand, yeah? You only talk about the Quran is perfectly preserved. Is it? Yeah, it's perfectly preserved. Yeah. Okay. So which is the first verse in Surah Al-Fatiha? Huh? What's the first verse in Surah Al-Fatiha? Bismillah, G, Bismillah. You sure? You want to call a friend? You don't think that there's no ikhtilaf on this? Nah, you don't know. You don't know that the scholars have disagreed that the Basmala, i.e. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, yeah, is not supposed to be part of the Quran. You don't even know this. That first line, that first verse, some scholars are saying is not the first verse in the Quran. You know what the first verse in the Quran is? Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Ar-Rahmani Rahim, and so forth and so forth and so forth. Like, that's the first verse, Alhamdulillah. That's why it was initially called Al-Hamid or Hamid, okay, the praised. But you don't even know this, yeah? You don't even know this. So that's just based upon knowledge anyway. I know you don't know this. It's not to do with understanding. You just don't know. You're jahil, you're ignorant. I know you don't know this already. So I'm just playing games with you, yeah, just to see how much you do know, yeah? And I speak to my other brothers, my Shia brothers, my other brothers. They all know this. Like, get me? All my other brothers, my Salafi brothers, they know this, yeah? But this individual, I know he doesn't know this, yeah? So I'm just going to play quick games with him just to, you know, catch some fun and hype with him. And then I was like, okay, all right. Since you have more understanding than me, please explain to me the first. So explain to me, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Furthermore, don't even explain the first verse. Just explain half of it. Alhamdulillah. What does that mean? Alhamdulillah, innit? It means all praise due to Allah. He spent like a whole 2 minutes saying all praise due to Allah. Like, I didn't say translate it for me. I fully well understand Arabic. I understand Arabic, you know, and I understand how to translate, and I understand English, right? So I understand. Don't try to say, oh, alhamdulillah means, and you don't even understand Arabic, let alone English competently. And I'm just looking at him like, okay, go on. So explain to me. You can't explain it, no? Okay, cool. All right. So let me just pose some little trick questions in there. You know, them ways there, like. And I was playing with him. I was playing with him for a little bit. I know my bad, didn't it? I like to play with my food for a little bit. You know, the way is there just to I let people talk just to see how much they actually know, and you know, just to get themselves into a little, you know, incriminating moment. So I asked him the question, yeah, if all praise is due to Allah, yeah, if all praise is due to Allah, why is it that you praise Muhammad, or you praise your mother, or you praise another human being? Why is that? What do you mean? We don't praise Muhammad. We don't do this. We don't do that. What does Muhammad's name mean? I know you don't understand Arabic again, so let me just do it. It's one who's praiseworthy. So if Muhammad is praiseworthy, therefore he is worthy of praise, and therefore he receives praises, right? Right? If somebody has a very good character, you praise them for their good character, don't you not? Do you not? Yeah. When your mom is like the best chef in the world type of vibe, and she gives you food and so forth, you praise her, number one, and you even give her thanks, right? You give her both. You give her hamd and you give her shukran or shukr, right? You give her praise and thanks, right? So if Allah is if all praise is due to Allah, and you've just taken some of Allah's praise and given it to another individual who's part of his creation, okay, and you've now given that praise elsewhere. How is all, like, you've just taken away the praise, all praise is due to Allah, but then you've given some praise to somebody else? Isn't that? No, that's not shirk, G. That's not shirk. You know, when he in his mind, he's now clocking over. Like, hold on, is that shirk? By praising my mom, is that shirk? I just praised my mom. Hold on, if all praise is due to Allah and I've just praised my mom, then that wasn't all the praises then. I've given my praise elsewhere. No, it's shirk. And I'm like, and I'm just catching jokes, yeah. And I'm like, yo, I've given him the answer. He's not accepting it. And then Shamsi comes over and I'm like, yo, Shamsi, I know you got this, innit? I know you got this. Is just simple. This is simple. I'm just playing with him, but I know you got this, right? Shamsi, explain to him. Shamsi just went through, explained it to him, you know, got into the intricacy of the logha, the language of it, and what it means to be praised, and what dependent praise and independent praise and so forth. And he went in with it exactly what I was saying to him. Yeah, he said it exactly the same. Yeah, and I was like, there you go. I'm seeing, okay. So it took for Shamsi to say it to you to accept it, but for me, you can never accept it. You can never accept it. I love it, you know. If it's anybody else but me, you will accept it. And then Shamsi said, don't ever say that to Kalam again, bruv. Yeah, because he knows, yeah. You could possibly say, yeah, don't say that you have more understanding, yeah, because you just say you may implement it more than Kalam does. That's as much as you can say. You can't say you have more knowledge than Kalam. You can't even say you have better understanding than Kalam. You could possibly say you implement it more than Kalam. And even then, that's even objectionable. I don't even want to get into the conversation of whether you implement it or not. But that's another story. So I'm playing around with people. I'm just catching jokes here. So let me stop playing around for now. And let me play around some more. Let me give you some more sources, yeah, so you can see how much of a jahil you really are. And I'm going to use Arabic terms because you don't own Arabic, right? You don't own Arabic. I was most probably speaking Arabic before you, yeah? So you don't own Arabic and can't tell me I can't speak Arabic and whatever things there. Yeah, because now I'll have to go into the religion. I'll have to go into where the Arabic language comes from. And I have to go into your phraseologies and where they came from and how you co-opted it or you done appropriation into your religion. I don't even want to go down that angle. So don't tell me don't use Arabic. Yeah, because I'll tell you you're using my language. So stop it. And that's something else. But let me go there. Let me know I go there. I play too much. I play way too much. So anyways, yeah, that was that. We read that one out. Let's go over here. All right, I'm going to go into Imam Malik, okay? The Maliki school of thought. So remember we said that there's four madhabs. There's four madhabs. Let me quickly go in there. Four madhabs. Where are we? Ahmed ibn Hanbal. Okay, Malik ibn Nas. All right, sorry. So anyways, yeah, there was four madhabs. There's four madhabs, yeah? There we go. Four madhabs, okay? Four of them. We made mention of them before. We told you that there is the Hanafi, there is the Maliki, there's the Shafi'i, and there's the Hanbali. Okay, the four major Sunni school of thoughts, basically. Yeah. Now we're going to go into the Maliki school of thought. So we showed you Tawassul is inside of the Hanbali school of thought. I'm actually going to show you as well. It's inside of the Maliki school of thought. Let's go there. Who's ready to see that? Let's go. Here we go. So this is the Shifa. Let me see, 493. So if we're on 493, let me do this just so you lot can see the types of books that I pull out for you guys. Okay, so this is Al-Qadi Iyad al-Yashubi. Okay, roughly 1083 to 1149. Ashifa, healing through defining the rights of the Prophet Muhammad, translated by Gihan Abdul Rauf Hibar, revised by Amata Mujahada. Arabic, English. Okay, this is the text that I'm pulling from right now. You can also find this in the Aisha Bewley's version as well. So I'm just going to go there. All Islamic texts that I'm pulling out for you guys. You guys may have seen me pull this text out before in the past when I was talking about, calling people the enemy of Islam and what transpired where a man stabbed his wife, basically. Who he had two children by and so forth. You've also showed me, I pull out this text about, the complexion of Muhammad and those who say that Muhammad is black should be killed and so forth. So I pull out this text several different times already. So it's nothing new. Okay. I'm going to pull it out again once more. It says here, therein, Abu Jafar became subservient and humble and said, "Oh, Abu Abdullah, i.e. Malik. Okay. Am I to face the Qibla, the direction to prayer, and invoke Allah? Face, invoke Allah or face the direction of the grave of Allah's messenger, peace be upon him?" Malik replied, "Why do you veer your face away from him? Whereas he will be the intercessor with who? With Allah. For you and for your father, Adam, peace be upon him, on the day of judgment. So you are to face him and seek his intercession." Who you're supposed to face? You're supposed to face him and seek his intercession so that Allah will accept it for you. Okay? That's what it says. This is what the Maliki school of thought says, that you can face the Prophet and you can seek his intercession. You can seek. This is tawassul right here. This is tawassul. You're now using or utilizing the Prophet and his gravesite as a wasila. Okay? As something that you can draw near to for the sake of Allah. You're now doing tawassul in the Maliki school of thought. And the Imam Malik, guess what? He's a taba'in. He's where the famous Muwatta comes from. The famous Muwatta. For those of you, I'm pretty sure the there is him again. There you go. Born 711 and died in 795. Okay, there he is, right there. Literally born 100 years after the first revelation was given to the prophet. Right there. Prophet died in 632, right? 632, correct? Am I correct in that? Yep. He was alive roughly 80 years. 80 years after the prophet's death. 80 years. Yeah? That's him right there. This is what he's saying. Right? This is what he's saying. It's not what Kalam is saying. This is not what Saracen is saying. This is what Malik ibn Anas is saying. It's right there. I don't need to make this ish up. All I have to do is tell the truth. But yet you want to cast Saracen for tawassul. You want, because he says Ya Ali. Because he says Ya Ali, you want to do whole videos on him. You want to do this. Look. This is what you want to do. This is what you want to do.
Yeah, of course we say Ya Ali. Of course we say Ya Ali. No.
Yeah, of course we say it. Of course we say Ya Ali. Because we know our religion. Where you, on the other hand, you don't know. You don't know. You know what you are? You're just straight jahil. You're just following what other people have said in the past. You know what I mean? There. You're going to be questioned on the day of judgment, yeah? And one of the questions is, who is the prophet? You know what I mean? There. Who is your Lord? What is your religion? And then you won't even be able to answer these questions. You're going to repeat like parrot. And then, the angel's going to say like, rah. And you're going to say, rah, I'm only repeating the stuff that I heard. I'm only repeating the stuff that I heard. Don't blame me. I've just heard these stuffs. When you're supposed to know these stuffs. And then you want to be calling people out on these stuffs. But yet you don't know these stuff. This is how jahil you are. This is why I can't waste time on you, bruv. I can't waste my time on you. Do you know how much sources I can go into the hadiths and I can go into the hadiths right now and just pull out sources upon sources upon sources, yeah? But what's the point? What is the actual point of me pulling out these sources? It would just go to waste on you. It would literally go to waste on you. That's why I don't even want to. And that's why I said, yeah, because you wanted to call out Mufti Abu Laif. Let me call out your teachers or people that are highly revered in your school of thought. Let me call out Abu Taymiyyah. Let me call out Abu Taymiyyah. Hey, yo, Abu Taymiyyah. Welcome, my brother. Salam. Yo, Abdul Rahman Hassan. Or is it Abdul Rahman ibn Hassan? I don't know. But Abdul Rahman. I'm calling you Haji. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. What's good? I'm calling you Haji. Challenging you. Hey, yo, Imran. Man like Dawah, man. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. I'm calling you Haji. What's good, though? Yeah, and I'm not calling you out on no malicious vibes and all them things. I don't do that things. I already contacted you before. So I'm not doing them things. I'm actually going to challenge you. Not for the sense that I want to fight you or anything like that. That's Hussein's things. I'm challenging you in the sense that you're a student of knowledge. All the three of you guys, you're students of knowledge. I want to challenge you guys to have a discussion. I don't want to debate with you guys. I really don't. I 100% don't want to debate with you guys. You lot are much more knowledgeable, much more eloquent than myself. I'm just a humble individual, okay? So I don't want to debate you guys. I actually want to learn from you guys, and I want our audience members to learn from you guys as well, because unfortunately, you got other people who are representing the Salafiyah movement. You have other people who are representing your masjids. You have other people that are representing Islam and doing dawah in Islam's namesake, and they're making it look horrible. They're making it look dirty. They're making it stink. You could just smell the stench of it. And I'm much more educated than a lot of individuals, and I know that this is not Islam. I know this is not Islam. I know that this is just like a backwards thug, just came out of prison version of Islam. Like that, I know that, full stop, okay? And that's what people are mad furious at me, because you're like, but you're an Islamophobe, but at the same time, you're not an Islamophobe. I don't hate Islam. I got a lot of love and respect and reverence for Islam. I just hate the fact that we have arrogant and ignorant people representing Islam and giving it a very bad name. And I'm there day in, day out having to refute these individuals. And it's making me look like I hate Muslims or I hate Islam. I don't. I hate the fact that they're making it look bad. I hate the fact that I got lots of, English people on my channel, nationalistic individuals on my channel, And this is what they're encountering on a day-to-day basis. And I'm trying to change that perception, that my English folks have, and let them know that no, it's not the majority of the Muslims. It's just this small sector, these small groups of ignorant people that are the loudest, that are literally the loudest, that's causing all the problems. And I simply want my other Muslims to start coming down to Speaker's Corner, start coming into YouTube land, and start coming into the prominent places that's necessary to educate, number one, Muslims themselves, number two, the British public, and to really just, distance yourselves from these individuals and put the spotlight on these individuals, let them know that these are not the true representatives of Islam. Islam is something much more clean and beautiful than this. You dig what I'm saying? And then again, third, educate yourselves, educate yourselves, because coming up to me and speaking with me and you're not educated, god damn, you're gonna have a lot of problems. Okay, you're gonna have a lot of problems. All right, so that's my little quick challenge to these brothers. And I want you to challenge you in the sense of, there's three things I want to challenge you in, okay? I want to challenge you when it comes to Mufti Abu Layth, okay? Because I hear a lot of my Salafi brothers. I invited my Salafi brothers. They all came down, some from Birmingham, came down, sat down with Mufti Abu Layth, asking him questions, and he was answering them. He was straight answering them. So I would love for you guys to let me know, and let our audience to know, and let the rest of the Muslim world know what exactly is your grievances with Mufti Abu Layth. Forget he doesn't dress like a Mufti. Forget that. I don't want to hear all of that nonsense, because that's just nonsense, okay? I don't want to hear that, he's got spiky hair. Ugh, freaking hell. All right. Miss me all of that, please. Miss me all of that. I don't want to hear, he laughs a lot. Okay. He jokes a lot. Fam, please miss me with all of that. Tell me exactly, when it comes to knowledge-based, information-based, what is it that you do not like about him? Because every excuses that I'm hearing so far, is just mad, ignorant excuses why I don't like a person. You dig what I'm saying? If I was to be so facetious and look at you guys and be like, hold on, did the Prophet wear a kufi? No. So why are you wearing a kufi for? Did the Prophet wear that whole shawl around your head? Look, you look more like Jews. It's the Jews that wears a kifta and a kefta, kefir over their heads. That's what they wear. You look more Jewish to me than you look like a Muslim. I could start dropping these ones. You know them ways there. Did the Prophet wear that? Show me in the Sunnah where he wore that. You know them ways there. Show me in the Sunnah where the Prophet always had like a serious face. Show me in the Sunnah. I can show you in the Sunnah where he's smiling majority of the times and really warming and really softening people's hearts, really making them warm to him. I don't know where you lot are carrying on with the nonsense from. I really don't. You lot make your religion look like it's just hard and nasty. Okay, I want people to come forward that look at that, man. Look at that. How can you hate on people like Saracen, Shias, and Mufti? You had people who were there who were atheists, Muslims, like from Sunnis, Shias, Salafis, all Sufi, all different sects coming together, listen to Mufti Abu Layth. Yet you want to attack that. Yet you yourself, you can't even bring people in through the door. Who wants to listen to your hard, robotic, script-written Islam? Nobody wants to hear that. But anyways, I digress. Where was I? So yeah, I'm challenging you guys, come out and have a discussion show me on that with Mufti, and hopefully Mufti can be there present as well and actually talk about his perspective and so forth. I want that event to take place, and I want you guys to talk about Shia Islam, because we see that there's a lot of incompetent people at Speaker's Corner that are speaking on Shia, and they don't have no information on. And I want my Shia brothers to be present as well and to give their version of Shia Islam, okay? And see if we can clarify what the whole discrepancy is. And again, for those of you guys who have such a hatred for Kemet, okay, or dislike Kemet, or don't even have an understanding of what Kemet is, I'll tell you what Kemet is. You get me? I'll tell you what it's all about. Yeah. So if you lot have something that you want to ask questions or you want to say something disparaging about, we can discuss it. No problem. Come on. Let's have it. Let's have it. At least we have students of knowledge speaking with other individuals who are knowledgeable and who are intellectual, rather than the street fighting individuals, those individuals that have no manners, no character, no etiquette of how to conduct themselves. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, if you're down for that, holler at me and we can get that popping still. Okay, I don't have no hatred for you guys, trust me, but I will bring certain things up though. I have to bring certain things up, certain things that I disagree with. And I'm going to put it straight out on there. I disagree with, because you got somebody like Hussein here calling us, go to your slave masters. You lot are this, like pure racial derogatory terms. Yeah. And I'm like, hold on. My philosophy doesn't teach me to be a slave, It's like, why are you throwing stones in a glass house for? Why? Why would you do that? My philosophy doesn't teach me that. You've seen my content over everything. Sincere and specific, right? You lot have seen that, right? I say I'm a straight God. Like, there ain't no servitude, there ain't no slavery here. Like, I don't have that slave mentality. Hussein, I've listened to you speak. You tell me you've come from that background where you've had a slave mentality, where you viewed yourself as something, black is being bad. You said that on your live stream last night. Even this is how recent you said it. And then you accepted Islam, and then your whole perspective of yourself changed. That was the state you was in. That was the state you was in whilst accepting Islam. I've never been in that state, B. I've never been in that state. I got taught from a very young age of my ancestry. And this is why it pisses me off, bruv. Yeah, when you lot start dropping Malcolm X, yeah, into your conversations to go against myself, yeah. Like, I've got Malcolm X in my ancestry. In my actual ancestry. It's not something I'm just talking like, yeah, Malcolm X, one of the ancestors. No. My man came from my island. You dig what I'm saying? He came from the very vicinity, the very parish that I'm from. My man came from the very genealogy that I'm from. The very genealogy that I'm from. And you lot want to be using Malcolm X's name. No, fam. I've been taught from a very young age of who and what I am, G. And yet you lot want to slave king, nigga, yeah. And doing all this, dancing around and hyping. And you got all Asians and whites and Arabs, yeah, looking at that and calling us these names like it's fun. And it's like, I'm like, you lot are lost. You lot are lost. I dare you to call somebody a coon, a house Negro, an Uncle Tom in your mother's presence or your grandmother's presence, and see what would happen to you. I'm not too old to get beaten, I'm not too old to get beaten. My aunties tell me that on a regular basis. They bring me down to their sides and say, hey, yo, why? You're not too old to get beaten, You're not too old. You're not too old. But I fear that some of you guys don't have elders like that. I'm fear that some of you guys are so detached from your heritage. Like, as soon as you adopted Islam, my nationality doesn't matter. My culture doesn't matter. I am a Muslim. I am from the Ummah of Islam. That is my nation. That is where I belong. My skin color doesn't matter again. I am a Muslim. That's it. Like, you've got a Muslim passport. Muslim passport. Like, you lot are lost. You lot cut off your whole history and heritage, yeah, and adopted this fake Islam, bruv, yeah. It's crazy, bruv. It's crazy. I've got my ancestors speaking through me. They're speaking to me. So when you lot calling us Uncle Toms, yeah, like sometimes, yeah, the way it's there, like it just starts twitching, like whoo, Niggr, it just goes whoo. The way it's there, I'm like, whoo, hold on. I'm like, yo, stop that. The way it's there, like, where it's like, oh, it's coming in. I'm like, no, stop. Great grandma, stop that. Great granddad, stop that. The way it's there. You have to speak to your ancestors to say, yo, stop that, because they're feeling that disrespect. Yeah, feeling that disrespect, and they want to talk about slavery. Listen, let me teach you guys about your slave mentality. Let me do this real quickly. Let me do this about slavery. Mother, son, let's chat about porter. Damn, man, I apologize for this, my brother, but sometimes you gotta call out, you gotta send some shots out. All right.
to show you that this religion is not a religion of logic. It's a religion of following.
This religion, so Islam is not a religion of logic. Hence the reason why people want to fight me, because we tend to use logic. Hence the reason why people want to fight the Shias, because they use logic. Hence the reason why they definitely want to fight Mufti Abu Layth, because his whole thing is to use reasoning or logic. Okay, that's his whole thing. But anyways, let me continue.
That's a religion, a religion of obeying and submitting, taslim. We're slaves.
It's a religion of what? Let me hear what's a religion again of.
A religion of obeying.
A religion of obeying. That's your religion, you know. That's your Islam. That's not my Islam. That's not my Islam. Okay, but it's your Islam. Your religion is a religion of obeying, submitting,
Taslim.
Taslim. Straight submission. Go ahead.
We're slaves.
You're what? You're what? And you want to call another person what? Your religion teaches you that you're slaves. Your teachers teach you that you're slaves. Anyways, let's continue.
The slave is told right now, abandon your intellects. Taslim.
Again.
We're slaves. The slave is told right now, abandon your intellects.
The slave is told right now, abandon your intellect. This is why you have problems with us, because we start asking you questions that you can't rascal answer, because you've abandoned your intellect. That's the reason last night you was blocking people from the live stream, because they were asking you, is Allah above the seven heavens or something like that? Or Allah's hand, is it the hand of this or did it is? And you couldn't handle it. The Quran says this, and this is what it says, and we don't ask the hows and we don't ask the whys. We just simply say that it is, and to ask it is a perversion. So therefore, I am blocking you. Another Muslim, you know, you're blocking from your live stream because they're asking questions and that you don't have the answer to, because you've been cut off. You've been cut off. You've been told that you're to be into your version of Islam. You need to be a good slave. You need to obey your masters. You need to submit. Forget your intellect. Leave that alone and simply submit yourself.
Okay, this Allah is not legislating based on what makes sense according to you or my intellect. Allah is legislating based on His wisdom, His divine unlimited wisdom, and the fact that He is our Lord and we have to submit. We're slaves. We are the ones who will be questioned. He is not the one who will be asked. We will be told why. He will not be asked why, Ya Rab. No, Allah tells us do and we do. And that's what we are being trained to do here.
That's what you've been trained to do, B. Like a porch monkey. Like a rascal porch monkey. You've been trained, son. You've been trained. Yeah? You've been trained. Like a good guard dog, you've been trained to simply listen and obey. Hear and obey. And that's what I tell you lot, yeah. You lot, yeah, are the straight, not you, sorry, my brother again, yeah. I'm not talking to you, Imran, right now. As I said, I'm talking to Hussein right now, yeah. You guys, yeah, are literally the Khawarij, yeah. You're literally, yeah, the dogs of the hellfire. Why do I say that? Because like good dogs, they do what? They listen, they hear and obey their masters, even though their masters are telling them something stupid as hell. Stupid as hell. Leave your intellect alone. And you wonder why I call you an Abdul.
That even though you might say based on our intellect, it makes sense to wipe over the bottom. But it's not based, the religion was never based on intellects. It doesn't oppose the intellects. It goes hand in hand with the intellects. Sometimes you may not understand the wisdom from your intellect because we're lacking. We haven't come across that particular wisdom right now. Just because you haven't doesn't mean someone else hasn't come across it. And even if we were all to never come across it, we know Allah is Al-Alim, or we know He's Al-Hakim, or wise. So the wisdom is definitely there. The wisdom is definitely there. It's established. The fact that we don't know it does not mean that there's no wisdom. The point is that what we know is that ultimately the wisdom and the intellect, the intellect and the text don't oppose. They don't oppose.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, there's so much more of this. You lot should go and watch that video. It's pretty good. Go subscribe to his channel as well. Imran's channel, Nasiha Sessions. I like it personally. I like it. So yeah, go there, subscribe, support, and watch out what he's got to say. So This is your religion, G. That's your religion. That's your religion. Hear and obey, slave. Hear and obey. And they want to call us slaves, you know. Hear and obey. This is why I tell you again and again, you lot are good Abduls. And Abdul is short for what? Abdul Taghut. Abdul Taghut. That's what you are. A slave to transgression. That is your master. That is your God right there. Your God is not Allah. Forget that. That's just a guise that you lot put on. Your God is not Allah. I told you already. You lot are the very antithesis. What you worship, what you obey is the very antithesis of what Allah is supposed to be. You are an Abdul, a slave of Taghut. That's what you are. You are a straight Fasik. That's what you are. Don't tell me you're not a straight Fasik, Rubai, because you are. You are a straight Fasik. You're even beyond the straight Fasik. What I mean by that, you're beyond the straight Fasik. Because you're somebody who rebels, not only against your Allah. Now, let me go into this. Let me actually go into this. What do I mean by this, actually? Because you know the commands of Allah, right? And what do you choose to do? You willingly choose to disobey the commands of Allah. Yet knowing the commands of Allah. Allah teaches you, do not curse them. Do not call them nicknames. Do not insult them. Do not slander them. Do not call their gods various different names, because in fear that they may call your God a certain name. This is your teachings, right? Don't spread corruption in the lands. These are your teachings, right? If you've got a problem with a Muslim brother, you lot sort it out, right? Hide your brother's faults, right? This is Islam, right? This is the teachings of Islam. What do? You willingly disobey Allah's teachings. Willingly disobey those teachings. Don't say that you don't know. You're not jahil that you don't know this. You've read this. You know this. What do? You disobey those teachings and you do the complete opposite. The complete opposite. I don't even have the goal inside of me to call you a kufr. Because you don't disbelieve. You clearly do believe. You believe in Allah, right? But your actions show your kufr. Your actions show your disbelief. You're supposed to obey, but who are you obeying? You're not obeying Allah. That's why I call you Abdul Taghut. Because you're obeying the absolute antithesis of Allah. Allah says, don't do this. And what do? I do this. So who are you obeying? No one but your nafs and no one but shaitan. Just to keep it real with you. And that's why I got to call you Abdul Taghut. So every time I call you Abdul Taghut and I call you Abdul for short, I am calling you, yes, you are a slave. And I call you, yes, you are a slave, number one, to your own nafs and to Taghut itself. That's your number one slavery. That's your number one masters. Then secondary to that, you're a slave to your what? To your what? I always said, your Asian, what I call it? Your white, Indo, i.e. Asian, Aryan, pale Arab slave masters. Yeah? Your pale Indo-Arab, Aryan slave masters. Yeah? Because I already fully well know you have no proper black teachers, African teachers teaching you. It's always going to be your Arabs, pale Arab ones. It's going to be your Aryan ones, i.e. your Persian ones. Okay? All those Aryan ones, those are your teachers, right? You got your Asians, you got your pale Arabs, you got your all of those ones. Those are the ones who are teaching you. So therefore, they are your masters as well. What do you mean? They're not my masters. What's the word ustad? What does the word ustad mean? Ustad literally means somebody is your master. It's your teacher, it's your master. And normally speaking, you would be their servant. But when it's to do with transgression, you now become their slave. So you're their abd. You're literally their abd. You're an abd to them. And you're an abid to Taghut, and you're an abid to Shaitan, and you're an abid to your nafs. And you should know better, but you do the complete opposite. I feel sorry for most of you guys, man. I really do. I really do. But anyways, my voice is going, I'm not even well myself. I need my own shifa, my own healing. So what I'm going to do right now is open this up. Anybody who actually wants to talk to me, come and talk to me, Come and talk to me. Yeah, don't confuse Persians with Muslims. No problem. I'm saying, for example, when I say Aryans or Persians, for example, we had Abdul Hamid. Okay, Abdul Hamid will come around and say, no, don't talk to them, and so forth. Okay, and right then in that moment in time, okay, Abdul Hamid is now whispering something into his heart or saying something directly to him. Instead of him saying, no, I disobey that, okay, and I'm going to listen to what Allah says, yeah, he now follows that master, okay? So I'm not saying that all Persians or all pale Arabs or all, Aryans or whatever the case is are negative people. I'm just simply saying that this particular black person is following after these individuals who are not on guidance. You know what I mean? They may call themselves guidance, but are you on guidance? No, you're not on guidance. Are you on hack? No, you're not on hack. Are you on batil? Batil? Yes, I'm on batil. That's what you're on. Straight ignorance, straight falsehood. Anyways, family, if you don't got any questions for me, okay, please tag Titans TV, drop them right now. Yeah, because my voice is completely gone. You don't even understand. My voice is gone. So come in, join in. And what I'm going to do is post a link. Yeah, I'm actually going to post a link. So if you guys want to have a few minutes with me before I close it out, all you have to do right now, okay, is go down into the description box. Yeah, go down into the description box and click the link. Okay, click the link in the description box. Yeah, it's there right now waiting for you to join in with me. Okay, and I'll do this right now. What I'm going to do is share my screen so you guys can see. So right down here is the link. Yeah, do that. So Titans TV, why does it always look like SC Dawah only appeals to vulnerable minds? Whew. Very true. Very true. I said to Sarah, I thought the Muslims surrounded him has actually to do with fear. Sarah has said negativity that surrounds them is 100% them. I really think it's fear behind their buffness. Okay. For sure the whole Dawah team is watching this Kalam. I know. If you get hay fever, put some Vaseline on the tip of your nose. Apparently it helps a lot. Yeah, it does still. It half helps still. Give a plug for my channel. All right, man, like Raj is in the building. Okay, for you guys, I'm here to support everybody, innit? So my Sikhi brother, click onto Raj PST, okay, Raj PST, and go and support him, okay? And if you guys are making noise in the background, yeah, whilst you've joined, I will eject you guys. So yeah, King Mamba, of course you can come in. All you have to do is click the link below. You know how I do. You know how I do. Yeah, I give everybody the opportunity to come in and have their say. I don't need to hide. Some people will block people on their channels, yeah, simply because they speak up. Me, on the other hand, I promote people to speak out against me. That's what I do. That's the only way I'm going to get better, because it allows me to not be in an echo chamber where I'm just hearing the same thing over and over again. Like I'm just hearing my own hype. Yeah, Kalam, you're the man. No, I don't want to hear that, bruv. Criticize me. Tell me where I'm wrong or tell me where I'm right. You dig? So come on. Let me open it up right now. So if you got a question, drop it.
Kalam, I can tell you where you're wrong, you know.
I'm sure you could.
See, if you give me a chance.
If it's productive, go ahead.
Well, first of all, when you made that video of Muhammad Hijab, and you knew that he didn't assault that police officer, you knew it was an accident, you made out like it was purpose. That, my friend, was slander. Okay,
and right now, my friend, this is slander. Never once did I say that he hit the police officer on purpose. I said in that video quite clear. We can even pull it up and put
it. But why even mention it? Why even mention it when you knew it was an accident?
Again, you are now doing something called slander. I never said anything along those lines. We could pull up the video right now where I actually said clearly, I'm very just in the situation. It's not like a what's that guy's name? Uncle Omar moment where he hit the police officer. No, this is something that was done by accident. That's what I said in that very video.
It was personal because he said that.
Stop speaking when I'm speaking, my G. There's a rules on Titans TV. 3 rules. Yeah. Rule number 1, keep your mics muted at all times. Rule number 2, when a Titan is speaking, such as yours truly, keep your mic locked off. Yeah, you don't speak. Rule number 3, we don't accept any profanity, any ad hominems, or anything like that. Okay, so those are the 3 rules. So as long as you can obey by those rules, I don't have any reasons to eject you. So again, you said something which was factually incorrect, and if you think that I am lying or saying something wrong, pull up the video and show us where I am lying or I am wrong.
But isn't it personal? Because Muhammad Hijab said that you said that white people are biologically evil, and then so this was kind of like a revenge, kind of like make him look bad. Because you kind of jumped on the opportunity as soon as you saw what happened with him and Ali Dawah, Tommy Robinson's event. You kind of jumped at the opportunity to make him look bad. You were like, they got no shame coming back to the park after they got effed up by white people, blah blah blah. So it just seemed like it was kind of revenge.
Okay, again, stop. A lot of times, yeah, I know that to some people, all black people look the same. A lot of these things that you're saying is not words that came. Again, keep your mic muted. Yeah, all these things that you're saying wasn't me. Wasn't me at all. You may have to go elsewhere and look at those channels that said those things and speak to those individuals that said those things. But quite clearly, these things were not me. I'm gonna keep you on pause for now. Keep your mic on mute. Okay, I'm gonna open up the platform for everybody else. This is what I'm saying. A lot of times, yeah, I always get into trouble for things that other people have said. Kalam, why? And I'm like, fam, what are you talking about? When did I say this? All right. Anybody else who like to jump in and actually have their word or have their say?
Kalam.
Yes, my brother.
Hey, man, what's up?
I'm good, G.
Nice to see you, man. You're fit. I just want to ask, I've talked to Sarah a couple of days ago. I thought it was yesterday. And I had this question about, he was surrounded by a pack of Muslims, and it looked quite intimidating, and I think it was quite intimidating to him as well. So I asked him, do you actually think that the way they was packing around him, and he was just having a conversation with a brother about Africa, and someone just jumps in, hey man, you want to pick a fight? And to him it was like a kind of negative energy. And I asked him, that negative energy that surrounds him, is it actually, just like the question I asked you, fear actually behind that tough behavior? And I linked that because I recently also saw a video of the Bob the Builder, and he had this conversation with three guys doing the same behavior, and and at the moment Bob the Builder gives a true talk to them and explain things. They became very small people, very small, and that was very obvious to me. What is your thoughts about it? Is what I want to know. Thank you.
Yeah, quite clearly. Personally, I think that a lot of them are not used to. They haven't grown up in a society where there is black people who are eloquent, who are articulate, who are intelligent, and who can successfully challenge them. They're most probably used to black people in a very lesser role than that. Okay, very lesser role than that. And I think my brother, Big Bro, said something like this very beautifully, very perfectly when he was having a discussion with Hamza, most probably just under a year ago in July. People calling him Uncle Tom simply because of the way he spoke. He speaks white. It's like, what the hell does that mean? What does that mean exactly, that he speaks white? Do you mean that he doesn't speak ghetto English or something? Like, it doesn't speak, he speaks English to a very satisfactory level that everybody in the British public would understand him. I don't understand, so quite clearly they're not used to having, strong black men in their presence, and they are quite fearful of this. They are very fearful of this, very, very fearful of this, because if black people can do this and speak like this and challenge them like this, what type of position has it placed them? If they view black people as such an inferior light, and black people are shining so bright even above them, how small must they be? And they try their very best to fight that and tackle that and not let the whole world see that. They will try to speak over you. They will try to intimidate you. They'll try to threaten you just to get you out of the way. So yeah, I think most of their actions at times are based upon fear rather than them being reasonable. So yeah.
Thanks for answering.
No problem. All right, Nothingness, you're next, and then I'll get Dexter in. Go ahead.
Yeah, hey Kalam, how are you?
I'm blessed.
Yeah, so I just wanted to say, like, this is like nothing new, not only like towards the black community, like you won't find any like intellect or like Hussein, like, yeah, he's there, but he doesn't really have much knowledge other than reciting the Quran. And when it comes to its interpretation, he doesn't really know how to explain anything because, he's very textual and doesn't use logic and everything. That's why, like, when it comes to anyone who has like different views, they're actually hypocrites, because when it comes to debating with Christians and Jews, since they do not know the language of their scripture, they resort to logic, thinking, yeah, it's only logic. But then when it comes to Islam, they're like, nope, no logic. We can't trust our minds. And then they actually, when someone comes up with actual answers like Mufti Abu Layth, like a lot of things I disagree with, as in like when he talks about there won't be a second coming of Jesus and all that. But the guy's actually been educated as a Mufti. He spent over, like, I don't know if it was like 10 or 12 years studying, and he knows like a lot. Like, now, yeah, a lot of people will say not everyone who has knowledge has wisdom, but like he knows how to, like, quote scholars and quote hadith that like even like Adnan Rashid can't like compare to. So when he comes and uses logic, they like lose their shit, because like they're like, oh shit, the guy's actually like, he knows his stuff and he uses logic. So they're like, they start personally attacking him. But when it comes to like the people, the pillars in Sunni Islam who actually use logic, like Abu Hanifa, they won't dare say a thing because they'll offend all Sunnis. So what they do, they offend and attack all those that follow that use of reason and logic when it comes to the religion. Yeah, that's just what I wanted to say.
That's right. That's right. Okay, family, I don't have much time left. Okay, family. So if I can get you guys to hit the like button, okay, to keep us online right now. I know we have the trolls locked in. I know we have the Hussein, followers locked in. But at the same time, show us your love, show us your support, and let us know that you're here to support Titans TV. Let's know
Right, a troll. The fuck?
to support what's going on over here. All right. So, who is next? Is it Dexter?
That's me, bro.
All right. Did you just swear a minute ago?
No, I said, sorry, I thought you called me a troll. I apologize.
All right. Please keep your mics muted. All right. Dexter, you haven't spoken as of yet, have you?
No, I haven't, brother.
Okay, go ahead, King.
Peace. Basically, what I want to touch on is when it comes to Black people building and moving forward. I mean, we know the history. We know what's happened in the past, and we know where we're at right now. And if we've got people that constantly siding with people that don't want to see us move forward, I'm not just talking about from an Islamic perspective, I'm talking about the Christian brothers as well. We kind of saw something exactly the same happen in the case where Ali Dawah was, he called the other Black brother there to confirm with him that he must have called him before and asked him if it was okay to use the word Uncle Tom. If we've got brothers like this that are, we say are brothers, but they're cooperating with people that don't want us to move forward, what are we supposed to do then? How do we move forward, bro?
I hear you. I'm gonna keep that one out. I'm not gonna speak on that one. Personally, I'm not gonna speak on that one. The reason why I'm not going to speak on that one, I've had to pull back from my conversations in that light with that brother, because my sheikh told me otherwise, and we've got a good relationship right now, so I'm going to stay away from that conversation. Okay,
blessings, brother.
No problem. All right, so what I would like to do, because I've got like 5 minutes, okay, with you guys. What I'd like to do is, please, I'm trying to invite as many people on to have their say. Let me know your thoughts based upon the couple of these little shows that we've just dropped. Come on, let me know before we actually close down. So if you're a Muslim, come on. Salafi Muslim, come on. If you're even Hussein himself, come on. My Shia brothers, come on. Everybody, come on. Saracen, come on. Who else? Anybody part of my community, come in. All right. Those of you guys who love me or hate me, come in. All right. Let's get it in real quickly before we have.
I hate you, bro.
All right, wait there, gamer. I've got you. All right. So Mirza, did you have anything to say?
I'm so like trying to figure out what happened.
That's that. You know what? You're gonna have to watch the show again. You have to watch the show again.
I will.
I can't even repeat that. All right, let me get gamer in. Go ahead, gamer.
Nah, I've said everything I need to say. I got nothing to say.
All right.
I'm afraid you might remove me if I say what I want to say. So I'll leave it at that.
As long as you're not offensive, as long as you are.
No, but it's not gonna be complimentary to you.
But like gamer, you made a lot of stupid arguments in the past streams.
Like what stupid argument
And
have I made?
and then we debunk these arguments, but you still went on going and like claim these arguments again.
Oh, when I was talking about black people having no IQs, even though I never said that.
Yeah, but let's not talk about this. This is literally out of topic.
Okay, I'm gonna mute my mic now.
All right. So, yeah, Megatron, if you want to come in, come in. Otherwise, I'm trying to shut down the show. You know, you're not going to enjoy the after show if you don't join after the show is finished and have conversations with everybody. But if there's nothing more that you don't want me to address, I'm going to shut down the show. So if you got any more questions or any more topics or anything that you want us to address,
But
simply
Kalam,
tag.
can I ask you something, please?
1 second. 1 second.
Real quick.
No, 1 second. All I need you guys to do is simply tag Titans TV. Okay, that's going to be the fastest way for me to be alerted that you lot have something to say. Tag Titans TV and drop your question or your comment and all those good things there. Yeah, and so shout out to all of you guys who actually donate to us by hitting the super chat button or wherever else that you donate as well. Salute to all you guys. Trust me, I got love for you guys. One of these days I need to actually make a little video saluting everybody who has donated, who has showed me the love, who has showed me the support. And I need to shout out all those people that offered their support and help in other ways as well. So salute to you guys.
Okay, can real quick, please.
Go ahead.
About a few weeks ago, Saeed was on your show, and on the after show, him and Saracen were talking about Ali Dawah. I actually recorded that. I wondering, do I have your permission to put it on YouTube?
No.
Because Saracen was talking about Ali Dawah being a tramp and everything, and I just want to put that on YouTube.
It's okay. It's okay. No.
So I don't have your permission?
Nope, you don't.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool. All right. Let's see. Who else is in here?
Can I come in, bro?
Go ahead, Saracen. My brother.
Oh, man.
Oh, man.
First, big up Titan TV, big up Kalam. Thank you very much for presenting the truth, brother. You know what I mean? There's a lot of people who are against you, especially from Speaker's Corner and the wider community. But let's talk some facts. Let's talk about why they're against you. Number one, you're not Muslim. That's it. You're not part of my tribe. That's how a lot of Muslims unfortunately think. Sometimes when you deal with people who have come from a gang culture, from an estate culture where they're in gangs, all they do is transfer that same mentality into the deen. They bring, whether it's right or wrong, I'm going to back you right and wrong because I'm a Muslim and they're kuffar, or I'm a Muslim, they're a Christian. You know what I mean? That's wrong. And there was a great great debate with actually Hussein's teacher, Abu Taymiyyah, and Adnan Rashid. I don't know if you watched that. And Adnan Rashid talked about when the Prophet ﷺ was called, he said that there was a treaty that was made before Islam, and it included non-Muslims. So even if he was invited to that again, he would be part of that treaty with non-Muslims. Why? Because it emphasized justice and stuff. So I want to get that out there. The second point I'd like to make is that, Muslims, as we always talk about Islamophobia and the media against us, that's true. There is a lot of media that is portrays Muslims and Islam in a bad way. And there are certain Muslims that act up to that.
Can I interrupt?
No, bro. Let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. Yeah. Yeah. So what I was gonna say is that there's also Muslims who control the narrative with their media stations, with their Dawah channels that tell you false propaganda. So the brother Gamer who's come on now, yeah, he's come on before as well, and he said, "Oh, you said this, you said that." He said this to you as well, brother. You said this. I respect Gamer for coming on. Let me just say that I respect Gamer. At least he's come on and he's asked you. But there's a lot of people that come on these channels and they just presume because their brother has told them, oh, Kalam said this, Saracen said this brother said this, Raza said this. It's wrong, man. We have to be a bit more critical. Don't just be sheep and learn and, ask the other person before presuming things, because Islam ain't about hatred, bro.
That's right. That's right. My voice is completely gone, trust me, or my throat is completely gone, should I say. So yeah, family, let me quickly do this. I know there's a lot of brothers that's trying to get in right now. Just all you have to do to get into the show, is hit the description link. I actually want to go like ASAP, but hit the description link and you will get in. You get the link to jump in. Okay. Kalam is scared to be present. Okay, cool. Rah, who's that? Keep your mics muted, family. Keep your mics muted. Trust me on this one. It's better you keep the mics muted. I just need to quickly read out some of your comments or questions. So Simon James says this: have you noticed Ali Dawah, Hussein, and Shamsi have been condemning ISIL and Chowdhury recently? And is this a smokescreen for the returning ISIL fighters? Good question. I don't know if it is a smokescreen for the returning ISIL fighters, but I will say this: a lot of them are bringing this up. If you saw one of my videos, it got deleted. It got about 10 to 11,000 views. And I literally heated up all, or not all, the majority of the known extremists at the park. Okay. And prior to me, I believe that, who is it? Who is it? What's the guy's name again? Sorry, Paul. Paul, heated up one of them, which was Abdul Hakim. He heated up him. Who was the other one? Shamsi heated up the second one. And then after that, I done a video and I exposed the whole thing. Okay, it was too hot for YouTube that they had to just remove it. Too hot for YouTube. And I think after that, you see all of them just coming out of the woodwork and saying, yes, I condemn this, I condemn that. But these people have been in the park for at least 2 years by your side, seen in videos, yeah. And don't tell me you don't know, because I, as a non-Muslim, spoke to these individuals prior. When the whole, last year with the stabbing of the people on London Bridge and so forth, and I know that Abdul Hakim's friends was part of it, and I went to him straight away, and I spoke to him about this. So I know this from way back, and you're not only saying this now because it's the in thing to do. You're only saying this now because I've made it blatantly clear that this Anjem Chowdhury individuals were the same individuals that created Tommy Robinson. All you have to do is go on the EDL website, go on to Wikipedia and so forth, and see how the EDL started up. Is because of the same Muhajirun group that was going on in Luton. That's the reason why Tommy Robinson was created. And it was because of silent and complicit Muslims, why Tommy Robinson was created, because no Muslims were speaking up against the atrocities that was going on in their community. They were remaining silent. And by remaining silent, you will remain complicit, because you would not alert the authorities or alert anybody that this is what the people are doing until somebody dies and gets killed. So I heated them up, and then all of a sudden, they started making these videos. Hussein, like 3 weeks later, now comes up and I want to be the champion and so forth. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, leave the brothers now. Like, they've been heated up by everybody now, and you want to come and do your own propaganda video. Stop it. Before you heat up your brother, why don't you speak to him? Why don't you speak to him? Dexter, you muted me, yeah? Oh man, Dexter, you muted me, right? But anyways, yeah. Okay.
I think my man's trolling,
Oh, come on, man.
Sorry about that. I had to eject Dexter because he muted my mic a few times.
My man was trolling you.
I don't know if he's trolling. I just don't know what happened there. All right. Let's quickly see. What do you think about the racist Quran verse in Surah 3:106? I haven't got the time to bring it up right now to check, so I don't know. You should have East on the show. Yep. Let's see. What is your evidence for saying is from the Khawarij using authentic text from Quran and the Sunnah? So I said he resembles the Khawarij, and I also said he's a Khawarij. He's like the Khawarij dog, so I was likening him to the Khawarij. And I would say why he is likened to the Khawarij is this. The Khawarij are those individuals that the Quran, they'll do all the praying, they'll have all the prostration marks on their foreheads and so forth. They'll do all of that. They'll make themselves look as though they're righteous and clean and pure. But the Quran does not go past their throat or their collarbone. Symbolically speaking, it does not enter into their hearts. It does not affect their character, their persona. You dig what I'm saying? As you can clearly see that day, the Quran did not go into his heart. It didn't soften his heart, nothing. He wants to be violent. He wants to do the same thing that he was doing in Jahiliyyah, in ignorance. So he has not learned his lesson by the Quran. Okay, he wants to speak forth all this game and all this knowledge, and do dawah, but at the very same time, he does not understand the very basics of Islam and what it teaches. That is why I'm likening him to the Khawarij. The moment that he entered into the deen of Islam is the moment he exited the deen of Islam. He's just wearing the regalia and the apparel of Islam, but his heart is so far removed from it. It is unbelievable. And I'm making that judgment call, and I can see it myself. I think the rest of my audience can see it. And those Muslims out there watching his behavior on Sunday, okay, if they're being truthful with themselves, they can see it as well. So that's the reason why. That's it right there. All right. Let's see. I'm live next to Speaker's Corner is Sunday. Sunday is the next time I'm going to be at Speaker's Corner. Saracen, do you have anything to say before I close down? Saracen, let me know, G, because I'm about to close down. Terry, do you have anything to say before I close down?
Kalam, can you send? Yeah, could you send Raza the link you wanted to join in?
I can't even, true say.
I don't know.
Yeah, mom and brother, but yeah, brother.
I can't even, I would love to, but I can't even get it off my thing. And he just literally has to click the description box. If he's available to click the description box, or if somebody's got his number, actually, who's ringing me? I don't even know. It might be Raza. I don't even know.
Or he should just copy the link, and then go to Hangouts and then type it in a chat, a random chat, and then click on it.
All right, you lot speak quickly. I'm going to try to call Raza and see if he's available to speak before I close down.
Saracen, I just want to apologize for recording your conversation with Saeed behind your back, because I was going to upload it to YouTube, but then I
think there's a problem.
Most probably. Hold on. Let me get. What's good, Raza? You're live right now on Titans TV, so let's get it.
Live right now. You're giving me that exclusive platform right now, yeah?
Yeah, baby.
Hey, you know what? Bro, it's hot day. I'm at work right now. I see Bear on the show right now, and it's fiery, but you know what? I know you're trying to close, so I won't take too long, bro, because I'm in the middle of work as well. But you know what it is, bro? Bro, people, obviously, I see a little bit of what you, that work that you put in and stuff. People talking about stuff they don't know, bro. Wallahi, the biggest crisis that we have of this in our religion at the moment is that people speak without knowledge. Rather than being humble and say, listen, I don't know the subject, they speak without knowledge. And they speak about things they don't know. So literally, you've just opened it up, you've showed a couple of quotes. And not only that, bro, people need to understand why this happened. He's released a video. I don't know the guy, I've only spoken to that guy once. Hussein, I've only spoken to that guy once. When I think happened with my brother, I actually went to him and said, oh yeah, thanks for trying to stop it. Try to give me a cold shoulder that day. I let it go. Now he's released a video with my face, my brother's face, you, Saracen. Bro, what kind of intellect? Can these not be intellectual? I don't think they have the capability of being intellectual, If he was really a man, he would have been like, oh, you know what? This issue with Tawassul, let's discuss it. No problem, bro. That's what we're down for. You know what? Honestly speaking, bro, all I'm down for now is intellectual individuals, bro. That's why I don't want to give them time of day. Any of these individuals, bro, I'm not interested. Unless they're on talking academics, intellectually, textually, I'm just not interested, bro. So honestly speaking, Kalam, man, it's good that you done it, and it's good that you showed the other side of the argument, because these arguments exist, and it's just so embarrassing that's why when Saracen was talking, Saracen was saying, oh, I know my stuff. I'm saying Yali because I know my deen. Unfortunately, you don't, bro. So before you go around doing takfir on people, basically what he's trying to do, oh, I'm not doing takfir, but I am doing takfir. Oh, he's calling out to pray to Ali. They make it sound like it's something crazy when it's not even that. No one's praying to Imam Ali. It's called calling upon Imam Ali. They don't even understand the difference. So it's complete, they haven't studied the subject. Honestly speaking, bro, I see him, trying to, I personally think people are just trying to use your platform to get big Kalam. Mention Saracen, mention Kalam. Oh, let's mention Raza now. Let's mention his brother. Put my face up, I don't even know the guy, bro. So it's one of those ones, I'm not interested in the guy, but it's one of those ones intellectually, bro. Honestly speaking, he's not ready. Simple, he's not ready intellectually. So he can go running back to his teachers and ask for answers now, but he's not ready intellectually. And honestly speaking, going forward, these kind of people don't deserve no time of day, bro. They don't deserve no time of day. It's just about intellectuality. This somewhere, inshallah, is all about intellectuality. Anyone wants to speak, have a nice convo, we speak. These kind of people don't even deserve it like that, bro.
Definitely. Facts. Right there. That's why I said I ain't even trying to have a conversation with him. Give me your teachers, B. Give me your teachers. 100%. Give me students.
And his teacher, the thing is, you know, I don't expect a lot from him. Do you know why? Because from his teacher.
Uh-oh.
A lot from him. Do you know why?
Uh-oh. You're on hold, my brother. You're on hold. Damn. Go on.
Sorry. I broke up there. I got broke up there.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, from day his teachers misrepresent you. From day his teachers misrepresent other sects. How is he not going to? Meaning his teachers, you've got Imran, you got Abdul Rahman Hassan, all of these lot, bro. These lot are supposed to be learned in them in this science, and they misrepresent people. So how do you expect the student or the people underneath them not to misrepresent? It's a chain, bro. Do you get my point?
Mm-hmm.
If you listen to Imran, listen to any of these guys' videos, you'll see the biggest misrepresentations made. Have you ever had one of them say, "Oh no, this is an issue of dispute. We shouldn't judge people on tawassul because there's a dispute among scholars"? They never say that. They make it the problem now, and Mufti Abu Layth dropped it once as well. They make it sound like things are black and white. Islamically, you will find disputes on nearly every single issue, from the attributes of God to seeing God, to tawassul, to the attributes of prophethood. Like, there is a dispute amongst Islamic scholarship in all of these issues. And this group makes it sound like it's black and white. So that when they meet other people, they're like, no, that's wrong. And you're like, have you studied the tradition? Do you know how diverse the opinions of Muslim scholars have tended to be? So they make you they paint one narrative, bro. So when these lot come out of their caves, they start thinking as, oh, you're wrong, I'm right. Oh, no, how can this be the case? Because they haven't studied anything. If you've only been shown one thing your whole life, they won't know. Alhamdulillah, me, when I'm studying or when we get taught things, we get told the full spectrum. So when I come out and meet people with different opinions, I'm like, yeah, I've studied that opinion. I know that opinion because I've studied it. I might not agree with that opinion, but I've studied it. These don't even get taught the other side. Do you get my point?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
So you can never expect fairness and academia from them because they just don't know it. Mm-hmm. If you watch, even you're saying about Shias and representing us, Dawah Boy is the biggest misrepresentation of Shiism, bro. Biggest misrepresentation of us throughout is this guy. So how do you expect these lot to be fair and have a just convo, bro? Do you get my point?
Mm-hmm. I'm with you, my
brother. So yeah, dead that, man. I'm not even on giving them too much airtime, but yeah, dead them. Honestly speaking, pointing out my videos and my faces, bro. It's one of those ones where it's like, you know what? I'm gonna say it, and this will be my last comment. What's embarrassing is that he makes videos about you. He made videos about us. You went up to him that day and he switched at you. Mm. But hold on. He made a video against you. So why is he switching?
Facts.
I make a video about you, Kalam, then you come up to me in the park and I switch at you. You're gonna say, bro, why are you switching at me? You made a video against me. I didn't make a video against you.
That's it.
Being wrong and strong, bro. Being wrong and strong. Leave that ghetto mentality at home, bro. Honestly, no one needs it.
Straight.
Bring it to the park.
I love that. I absolutely love that. But I'm about to
the Sunni Savage beast.
Yeah, man, like Issa, you know. Yo, I'm gonna have to sign out right now. My throat is gone. Again, we're going to keep this going on off air. So if you guys would like to join in and get involved with the conversation, all you have to do is hit the link down below and join in. But right now, I'm signing out. The show's going on far too long. Okay. So salute, love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the other side. Oh, man. Yo, Birmingham. Young, baby.
Yeah.